Well. 2024 week 2 is in the sights of college football fans everywhere. We'll tell you where game day and big noon kickoff will be. We'll tell you where SEC Network is going to be for SEC Nation and Marty and McGee and SEC Nation, I should say, and pick all the TV games that you can watch and all that good stuff. All coming up in the next few minutes, right here on the College Football Week 2 2024 College Pick'em Show. Let's roll. And we are back, I believe. My name's Harry James. All right, let's start here where the big noon kickoff and college game day will be. They will be at the defending national champions, Michigan, as they will host Oklahoma's main SEC rival, that is, the University of Texas. They'll play them in Ann Arbor in this round of the non-conference. SEC Nation will be at an SEC game with Marty McGee, and SEC Nation will be at a Big 12 game. And that game looks like it's going to be South Carolina and Kentucky. All right, so now that side of the way, where the teams, where the national broadcast team, or where at least the pre-games are going to be, let's get to the real games, right? Yeah. We'll start, as we always do, in the ever-popular SEC Saturday, 11 a.m., Texas. That's right, Big Bad Texas. Everyone's SEC favorite Texas will be at defending national champion Michigan. This game will be on Big Fox in the Big House. I'm going Michigan in this ball game. Another one of Oklahoma's rivals, Oklahoma State, is also playing at 11 a.m. They're on ABC with current SEC team Arkansas and Okie State. Give me the Aggies of Oklahoma State. 11:45, the SEC Aggies try to lick their wounds after a loss to Notre Dame as they host McNeese State. McNeese at Texas A&M, SEC Network. Give me Texas A&M. 1 p.m., Tennessee Tech at Georgia, ESPN Plus / SEC Plus. 1 o'clock, give me Georgia. I just hope their time's coming, guys, because the regular season winning streak is up for grabs right now. Oklahoma has the record. Georgia can match it here pretty soon. 2:30 in SEC play. That's where you'll find Cal Berkeley, as they will be at Auburn. ESPN The Deuce Network. Give me Auburn. South Carolina, Mark Stoops. And Shane Beamer. That's right. South Carolina at Kentucky, ABC. Give me the Kentucky Wildcats. 11:15, you'll see Middle Tennessee at Ole Miss. SEC Network, 3:15 p.m. Give me Ole Miss on the SEC Network. Prime time, baby. Get the prime time shows going. Prime time in the SEC looks like this. South Florida at Alabama. ESPN, give me Alabama. Also, 6 o'clock, Buffalo will be at Missouri. ESPN Plus / SEC Plus, give me Missouri. And speaking of licking their wounds, after losing to Miami, Florida will try to bounce back against Samford. Samford at Florida. ESPN Plus, SEC Plus, 6 p.m. Give me Florida Gators. SEC Plus at 6:30. One more SEC Plus to talk about in the early evening docket. And that is Nicholls State will be at Louisiana State University, 6 p.m. ESPN Plus / SEC Plus. Give me LSU. ABC, Tennessee, North Carolina State. This game will be played at the Bank of America Field in the Panthers Stadium. Give me Tennessee. And ESPNU 6:30. Alcorn will be at Vanderbilt. Give me Vandy. 2 straight for Vandy. Wouldn't that be something? 6:45. Oklahoma will host Big 12 team Houston. They never met in the Big 12. Officially in conference. Now they jump back outside of the same conferences. Oklahoma, Big 12. Houston, Big 12. Oklahoma, SEC. This game's on SEC Network. And finally, the 9:30 kick, the late kick, if you will, in SEC play. You'll see Mississippi State at Arizona State. ESPN, give me Arizona State. All right, Friday games. At 6 o'clock, 3 games to talk about here. Western Illinois at Indiana. ESPN, the Big Ten Network, Give me Indiana. Brigham Young will be at Southern Methodist, SMU. ESPN 2, give me Brigham Young. And the Dukies, Duke and Northwestern, Fox Sports 1, give me Northwestern. All right, guys, the regular Saturday slate, bunch load of games after the College Game Day Big 12, Big Noon Kickoff, I should say, preview show with at Michigan, Texas, and Marty McGee, and then SEC Nation at Stanford, Kentucky. Then you'll be able to watch all the games starting at 11 a.m. with Bowling Green at Penn State. Big Ten Network, give me Penn State. Kansas State out of the Big 12 will be at Tulane. ESPN, that's Oklahoma's opponent next weekend, by the way, is Tulane. Give me the Kansas State Wildcats in that one. And Rhode Island and Minnesota Peacock, give me Minnesota. Also at 11, Akron will be at Rutgers, Big Ten Network. Give me Rutgers. Georgia Tech will be at Syracuse, ACC Network. Give me Georgia Tech. Pittsburgh will be at Cincinnati, ESPN The Deuce. Give me Cincinnati. Merrimack will be at UConn on a local broadcast there in Maryland and the Connecticut area. Give me UConn. ESPNU will have Troy and Memphis. Give me Memphis. And CBS Sports will have Army at Florida International. Give me Army. 1 o'clock game, a little break for you because at 1 o'clock, Missouri State will be at Ball State. ESPN Plus, give me Ball State. 1:30, a little bit more of a break. St. Francis at Kent State. ESPN Plus, give me Kent State. And finally, the 2 o'clock game before the 2:30 slate, you'll see Utah Tech at UNLV, local broadcast. Give me UNLV. The normal docket of 2:30 games look like this. Northern Illinois at Notre Dame. NBC giving the Fighting Irish and Notre Dame. The big Fox game in the middle slap after Texas and Michigan will be Baylor and Utah. Give me Utah. CBS Sports Iowa State will be at Iowa. Give me Iowa. Big Ten Network games here. Michigan State and Maryland. Give me Michigan State. And Eastern Michigan at Washington. Also on the Big Ten Network. Give me Washington. Staying in the Big Ten, though. South Dakota will be at Wisconsin. FS1. Give me Wisconsin and the Badgers. ESPN Plus. ACC Extra. UMass will be at Toledo. Give me Toledo. ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus / ACC Network Extra. Duquesne will be at Boston College. Give me Boston College. Also, ACC Network Extra. ESPN Plus. Jacksonville State will be out Louisville. Give me Louisville. Normal ACC Network game. Charlotte will be at North Carolina. Give me UNC. Idaho will be at Wyoming. True TV. Give me Wyoming. And the final mid-game, Temple at Navy. CBS Sports, give me Navy. 3:30 p.m. ESPNU. Little fun one for you. UTSA will be at Texas State. Give me Texas San Antonio. 3:30 CW. Marshall will be at Virginia Tech. Give me Va Tech. 5 o'clock. Back to the ESPN / ACC Network. Florida A&M at the and Miami. Give me Miami. ESPN Plus Big 12 Network will be Albany at West Virginia. Give me West Virginia. Central Michigan will be at Florida International. ESPN Plus. Give me Central Michigan. Gardner Webb will be at James Madison. ESPN Plus. JMU new to college football and the power and the FBS, the big time college football. But they're going to take care of Gardner Webb there. Give me James Madison. East Carolina at ODU. ESPN Plus. Give me Eastern Carolina. Or East Carolina, I should say. And finally, South Alabama at Ohio. Final game at 5 o'clock slate. Give me Ohio. Moving into the prime timers. 5:30. Sam Houston will be at UCF. That's University of Central Florida in Big 12 play. For all you Big 12 fans. ESPN Plus / Big 12 Network. Give me UCF. Staying in the Big 12 at 6 o'clock. FS1, Fox Sports 1. Kansas will be at Illinois. Give me Kansas and the Rock Chalk Jayhawks on that one. ESPN Plus, you'll have William and Mary at Coastal Carolina. Give me Coastal Carolina. Eastern Kentucky will be at Western Kentucky. Give me Western Kentucky. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chattanooga, the Choo-Choos of Chattanooga will be at Georgia State. ESPN Plus, give me Georgia State. Cal Poly will be at Stanford. ESPN Plus / ACC Network. Give me the trees. The Cardinal of Stanford, I should say. UVA, that's the University of Virginia, will be at Wake Forest. This game will be on ESPN2. Give me Wake Forest. Louisiana will be at Kennesaw State. ESPN Plus. Give me Louisiana. CBS Sports Network, San Jose State at Air Force. Give me the Air Force Academy. Also at 6, you could see Northern Colorado at Colorado State. Altitude Sports Network. Give me Colorado State. True TV, we'll have Georgia Southern at Nevada. True TV, give me Nevada. ESPN Plus will have Tulsa at Arkansas State. Give me Arkansas State in this one. ESPN Plus will also have UAB at ULM. That's Alabama Birmingham at Louisiana Monroe. Give me Birmingham. 2 more games. Southeast Louisiana will be at Southern Miss. ESPN Plus, give me Southern Miss. And finally, Texas Southern will be at Rice. ESPN Plus, give me Rice. The 6:30, the true time, prime time docket, full of games, including games like Western Michigan at Ohio State University. Big Ten Network, give me Ohio State. Colorado and Nebraska will get it on like group on. Like they used to do in the Big 12 days. Now it's Big 12, Big 10 days. This game will be on NBC. Give me Nebraska. And Stephen F. Austin will be at North Texas. ESPN Plus. Give me UNT. 8 o'clock, Southern Utah will be at UTEP. That's Texas El Paso. This game will be ESPN Plus. Give me UTEP. Nightcap. Full slate of nightcap games, including Boise State at Oregon. Peacock Network, give me Oregon. Northern Arizona at Arizona. ESPN Plus, give me regular Arizona in that one. And Texas Tech will be at Washington State on Fox. Give me Washington State. 9:15 is when another game kicks off. Liberty. We'll be at New Mexico State. ESPN 2. Give me New Mexico State Cowboys. 9:30. CBS Sports will have Oregon State at San Diego State. Give me Oregon State. And the final game in this night, 10 o'clock, Utah State at USC. Big Ten Network, give me Southern Cal. All right, guys, that will wrap up the Big 12 picks or all the SEC picks, Big 12 picks, ACC picks, AAC picks, all of them here. Live, right here, on my account, 1982 Boomer Sooner. Speaking of 1982 Boomer Sooner, give it a tweet, give it a follow, all the good stuff on the YouTube. In fact, you can find this in all my other videos on the YouTube, 1982 Boomer Sooner. Also, Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or at the Hype Man Harry on the Twitter bots. X, I should say. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys next week for more fun in the sun with week 3 of college football. Remember, guys, do not take these picks to Vegas, but if you do, I want a share of the pie. This has been week 2. We'll get y'all ready for next 3 next week. Until then, boys, I'm out of here. Peace!